Hey yo, what it do, Big G? So yeah, Jeffrey Epstein is a heavy topic that we're gonna discuss today, and to lighten the mood and not just be a downer to say the least, we're gonna sprinkle in little jokes, replace some keywords with Skate 3, and of course one song recommendation from the beautiful Bill Clinton.
Jeffrey Epstein is undeniably an evil man who had a sex trafficking ring on the Little St. James Island, now worth over $125 million. But how did he gain enough fortune to not only own his own island, but to start one of the most covered up sex trafficking rings that even had connections to the Clintons and the royal family?
In the beginning, Jeffrey Epstein was born into a lower middle class family. When he got older, he worked as a school teacher. There, he met a father, one of his students, who went on to hire Epstein, thus beginning the climb of the social ladder. It's fine.
Epstein, now finding himself part of the higher class, purchased several properties, most notably Little St. James Island, located in the U.S. Virgin Islands. This is where most of the sexual abuse happened and where most of Epstein's high-profile guests traveled to. With over 116 pages in Epstein's flight log, we thought we would summon it to the top 5 most notable people to travel to Epstein's Island.
Let's go!
Let's go, top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Naomi Campbell. Literally never heard of her. Cloutless loser. Next.
Number 4, Stephen Hawking, wheelchair enthusiast, traveled to Epstein's Island for a business trip. And that's literally it.
Number 3, the cat from 9 Lives.
Number 2, Prince Andrew, the driest man on the planet, literally cannot sweat.
Number 1, Bill Clinton, who racked up 26 trips on the flight logs, which was the inspiration for the master-crafted video, Bill Clinton Getting Sticky With It, uploaded to YouTube in 2012. Okay guys, that's our ranking. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more epic content.
Walkie slut.
Walkie slut. Slender, man.
After running a sex ring as long as Epstein, you're bound to run into some trouble. And he did. Epstein got himself into quite the pickle, if the pickle was a noose. Let's talk about that.
In 2019, Epstein, being prosecuted for the second time, was found dead in his cell after committing suicide. Although many speculate that his suicide wasn't as it seems. You see, he downloaded Skate 3 off an illegal website and posted the link in the Discord. He was caught talking with his Discord kid and listening off other high-profile celebs who used the link to also download Skate 3 illegally.
August 9th, 2019 was the day before Jeffrey Epstein died. There are precautions taken place for Epstein to be safe in order for him to confess and out many others that did heinous crimes with him.
Jeffrey Epstein was supposed to always have a cellmate, but on August 9th, his cellmate was transferred to a different prison and he did not receive a new one. There was a camera looking over Epstein's cell, but mysteriously it stopped working the evening of his death. The final precaution that was taking place was that the guards were supposed to check in on Epstein every 30 minutes. However, there was a camera fixated on them not checking in on Epstein for over 8 hours.
Playing Smash Bros.
They were playing Smash. Dude, one guy got 3 socked.
All of these things combined allowed Jeffrey Epstein to quote-unquote kill himself. The autopsy revealed that Epstein had 3 breaks in his neck, but most interestingly, his hyoid bone in his neck broke, which could occur in a hanging, but is extremely rare. Much more common to victims of a homicidal strangulation. What?
A study was conducted on 264 hanging cases. Only 6% of those cases did the hyoid bone break. Barbara Sampson, the medical examiner that performed the autopsy, ruled the death a suicide by hanging. Dr. Bodden, a medical examiner hired by Epstein's brother, ruled that Epstein had very uncommon injuries for a suicide. He has stated that he has studied over 1,000 jail hangings throughout his career and none had 3 neck bone fractures. Also, none of the sheets in Epstein's cell matched the wounds on his neck.
How? Different materials leave different marks on the neck. Dr. Bodden pointed out that in the hanging, the mark is at an angle above the Adam's apple, due to a person being hung. But with the strangulation, the mark would be below the Adam's apple and be a straight line to the perpetrator using the victim's shoulders for leverage. Dr. Bodden reported that the ligature mark on Epstein was a thin line, one that you wouldn't expect to see using a bed sheet as a noose, and it would be below the Adam's apple. Oh, it was below the Adam's apple. No. Also, his wound had blood on the surface, although none of the bed sheets had blood on them. Kind of cringe.
So, in the end, what killed Jeffrey Epstein? Was it actually a suicide, or was it something darker? Due to the overwhelming evidence against the suicide claim, we both believe that Jeffrey Epstein was, in fact, murdered. Whoa, that was fire. That was pretty good.
Hey with it, I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide.